Good evening to everybody over there in YouTube land. We're playing Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land today. The story of this game, as you're seeing play out here, is that Wario has become a bounty hunter after his defeat at the hands of Mario, and he was hired to attack this pirate duck. Unfortunately, it seems he was sent out to fight the wrong pirate duck, and now he has to go out and kill the correct pirate duck. So that's what we're going to do. You can see here from File A and File B that I have already played a little bit here, mostly just to test the super speed capabilities of my emulator and how it's going to work with this game. I think it's going to work pretty well. I really do. I couldn't tell you how fast we're playing exactly. I just pumped up the frame rate on the emulator until it went to what seems about double the speed of the game normally. So that. And you're going to notice very soon that I am kind of doing a no-frills-ish run of this game. There are multiple endings. I want to show you them all. The trick there is that the endings are based on how much money you collect over the course of the game. So, my goal is going to be to collect as little money as possible. Of course, there are ways of collecting $0 until the very end, of course, but I'm just going to see how I do as far as lowballing it naturally. Also, we're going to have to just kind of rush through the game the first time around. I'll get to all the secrets and cool stuff later on. For now, it's just progressing to the end. So level 1, obviously, was the starter level. This one is... No, it's still pretty easy. There's more spiky enemies around, but other than that, it's fairly straightforward. So, Wario Land, you say. Ryan, why are you playing Wario Land? I am playing Wario Land because Wario Land is one of my favorite games. And when I say that, I don't just mean one of my favorite Game Boy games, I mean one of my favorite games in general. Why do I feel so attached to Wario Land when it's really not, you know, by current standards, it's not that great. Mostly it's because Wario Land was the very first game that I was able to purchase with my own hard-earned money. Of course, at the time, I was probably about 6, so I don't know how hard-earned that money was, but the fact remains that's the first game I bought for myself, so it occupies a very special place in my heart. And why Super Speed? Well, it's a game I've played dozens of times over, and it's not a particularly speedy game, so pumping it up that little bit should help to make this Let's Play a little less tedious, and also get all those endings and stuff quicker. The main problem with Super Speed is this quicksand here. Actually, I might have a... Ooh, I do. Just gotta time it so I don't run into that dude. Haha! See, when I did my test play originally, I got hit by a bad guy and ended up being little when I got here. You die, mister. And it's really hard to make headway in the quicksand at super speed. Normally it's, you know, just walk through and forget about it, but here it's a little bit harder to deal with, so fortunately I had this jet hat this time around, and it wasn't a problem. Cool. Solved that by accident. Uh-oh, this could be tough. One of the things about Wario Land is that he's got 4 different stages of power-up. You have normal Wario, who has really no defining abilities. Bull Wario, Jet Wario, and Dragon Wario. Currently, I'm running around as Jet Wario, and as you can see, he's got the little jet hat, he can fly around and stuff. But Bull Wario really is the ideal Wario to be for this particular stage. Uh-oh! See, because flying around like an idiot will get you killed like that. Now we have to do this slow, regular Wario. But Bull Wario will break through these blocks in one hit each, so kind of makes this race portion kind of a joke, to put it bluntly. Not that it's hard to beat without the bull hat, but you also have to sit here for about 3 times as long if you're using the bull hat, because you just get through there so darn fast. The jet hat, obviously, is my favorite, you know, because you can fly and stuff, and the freedom is always good. Also, it's the most useful hat in the game, especially if you're just playing to run through the game. I don't know how many secrets you need the jet hat for, but it certainly makes life a lot easier in most cases. Very rarely will you need the bull hat or dragon hat to unlock a secret. Speaking of secrets, I'll show you one right now. See these swamps? Well, if you throw one of these little dudes under him, boom! He becomes a plus coin. A plus coin is worth 10 coins. Pretty sweet payday. Also note that Wario walks around these 2 minigame huts really slowly. Now imagine if that weren't at super speed. Pretty torturous, I know. Fortunately, he does speed up his pace as you make progress in the game, so it doesn't always take forever. Just for the first world or 2. Get out of my way, sir. Aside from being able to break blocks in one hit, the bull hat has a few other traits, like being able to butt stomp enemies into oblivion. If you miss, you can also stun them with a small earthquake. I didn't do that, or the swamp didn't do that last one. I did. You can also stick to ceilings. There are approximately 2 points in the game where it's useful. That was one of them. Just gonna mosey on here. Oh no! Horror of horrors! I've lost my power. Stupid fat penguin things. We'll grab a few hearts here. The boss is coming up. See? Earth shaking. And this boss is kind of a joke. Watch, I'll beat him in record time. Now that I'm playing super speed. Boom. Boom. Dead. Oh! Oh, I got quite a few more coins from that coin fountain than I should have. Fortunately, the game froze before I got those last ones. I don't know if I said this, but endings are tied to how much money you have, so avoiding those coin fountains in a low ball run is pretty important. They're filled with those plus coins, which can add up pretty quickly. So that is World 1, Rice Beach. We'll move on to Mount Teapot in the next episode, and I just smacked my fist against the desk. Ow!